is Karen, and I am your seasoned airport agent. And my sister asked me, why do the airlines shut the door 10 minutes prior to departure? Most major airlines have that 10-minute rule, I think. I know our airline does. And the reason we do that, the reason the door is shut to the terminal to get to the airplane, is five basic reasons. First reason is we have a time slot. We file a flight plan. Every flight has a flight plan and is filed with the air traffic control. And there is a time slot that you need to be in line to take off. So we have to get the airplane out and on the taxiway ready for takeoff within a certain amount of time. And so we try to get it out as much as on time as possible. Number two is there's crew legalities. The flight attendants and the pilots have duty restriction times. They can only fly so much in any given day. If they run out of time, then we need a new crew. So depending on where it's going, how long the crew has been flying that day, sometimes there's they go what we call it going illegal. The crew has gone illegal, and that is an FAA mandated time that the crew has to have rest. So that's another reason why we really try to get them out on schedule. And then there's just the dependability. You know, if we've got an 11 a.m. flight, well, we need to get it out by 11 a.m. So the 10-minute rule is getting everybody that's on the flight already settled, making sure that there's no issues down on the airplane, because we try to shut the door maybe 5 minutes before departure. But you need that extra 10 minutes just to make sure that everybody's in their seats, that the overhead bins are closed. That is also mandated by the FAA, that the overhead bins have to be closed. So if we wait for connecting customers that extra 5 minutes, well, it just adds up. That means you're going to take a delay. So that's just a buffer. The 10-minute rule is kind of a buffer. And then number four, we are trying to put standbys on. Sometimes we know that you're running late, but we've got, people on the standby list that are trying to get on that flight. So, and we've got 10 people that are connecting, for example, but we don't know. I mean, we know what time you get in, but we don't know where you're at exactly. So we have a 10-minute rule. And if you're not there by the 10 minutes, then we're going to, drop those seats, and we're going to take those 10 standbys or 5 standbys or however many. But once again, the terminal door is shut. We've dropped your seats and we've given them to standbys. It's just trying to get an airplane out to fill it up as much as we can. And then again, we have still things that we have to do. So once we close the door, the terminal door, and then once we get the passengers on, the agents, me as a gate agent, I have to go and close out the flight. So I have to send the final passenger numbers, and then the ramp also has to put the final numbers on the bag. So all those things have to kind of do simultaneously, so that the flight crew can have the numbers they need for their takeoff, so they have what they need for weight and balance on the airplane. So the 10-minute rule is just trying to give us time to make sure that all of those things happen. So unfortunately, sometimes we do leave people behind, and they don't understand that we have to go. And it's we know you're coming, we do our best, but we have a 10-minute rule just so that all of those things can be accomplished, and that, that particular flight can get out on time, and then we'll try to get you on something else. But, we're just trying to keep everything going. We still have airplanes waiting to come into the gate for the next batch of flights. So it's just, the schedules are very tight. And therefore they have come up with this, okay, we're closing the door 10 minutes prior, just so that all those things can be accomplished. So that is why we have the 10-minute rule. And I guess that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please, write to me. Let me know. I'm with iflyright.net. My name is Karen, and I am your seasoned airport agent. See you next time. Bye.